Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today's video will be what if Izuku Midoriya was the overly cautious hero. So yeah guys, I'm actually going to be starting off not where the actual anime starts off as, let's just say I need to even watching more of it as yeah, to be honest, for the guy who asked for this, it really doesn't make sense to me at all. I'm gonna try my best to put Izuku into these scenarios and how he's gonna fit into this with try to change personality, but I'm not really sure. Okay. Wait a minute, guys. Okay. So yeah, since basically the girl that whatever his name was. God dang, I need to watch. I really should find an English version of it. Okay, basically, Izuku will be. Actually, yeah, it's gonna be part 0 of what if Izuku Midoriya was the overly cautious hero. So yeah. Anyways, let's get started, shall we? I'll try my best. Izuku has not had a good life. He's been too trusting for people. He's just been overly loyal to anyone that becomes his friends. Baku was his biggest bully and abuser. Baku made Izuku think he would be in a good friendship with him. Baku used anything he could get to basically manipulate Izuku and do something with him. And would have Izuku be the scapegoat. Including the first day of UA. Izuku was excited for everything, for his whole life to change, to make new friends, and yeah. The first day was good. But under the shadows, Baku started spreading rumors throughout the whole school. First, it started with with seniors who basically were protective of the. God dang it! I'm using U.S. school systems. So yeah, basically, the jocks are gonna be over. Not jocks. The seniors start telling the freshman, sophomore, like they tell the sophomores about what's happening and then tell the freshmen. It starts getting into a whole ring of lies until it came to UA. The whole thing is that Izuku was into trying out drugs. He has an alcohol addiction. Momo, trying to be a good friend, tells Aizawa about this and says that they need to help Izuku. Aizawa nods, saying that he'll look for Izuku. He'll look for Izuku and try to help him. So yeah. Bakugo asks Izuku to get him some Sasuke and other alcohols as well as. But while Bakugo's doing this, he puts hardcore drugs in Izuku's pockets. Izuku, trying to be a good friend, does this. But without his knowing, Bakugo put some serious drugs in him. Bakugo laughed as he thinks Izuku would just get expelled from UA. So yeah. Anyways, Izuku's told he can't get it. But Bakugo he's a really good friend to him, so he thinks just one bad thing won't do good, will be okay. And he puts the alcohol in his jacket pockets, not this one with the drugs in it. So yeah. So Aizawa walks through Izuku, who is a few feet away from the store, as he yells for Izuku to get back here. Izuku does so as Aizawa reaches for his pockets and pulls out angel dust, cocaine, and other drugs. And then pulls out all the alcohol. Izuku tries to say he doesn't know where the cocaine, all the other drugs came from, but he was just getting them for a friend. Aizawa, not knowing the full story, but only going the evidence he had, he called the cops on Izuku. From this, Izuku was expelled from UA. He got All Might's quirk taken from him by All Might. He lost a lot of his friends too, and his mom. And his mom was later killed by some villains. Izuku was in jail, as well as a psych ward, and was prosecuted as mentally ill. As Aizawa wanted this just so Izuku wouldn't go to actual jail. But it was the worst thing for Izuku. Where Izuku went seemed as a good place to take someone that was mentally unwell or had addiction, but was actually pretty worse than anything they could go through. They beat the people there and broke them to build them back up. Izuku was told he was a bad person for what he did, every little thing, and they broke him. One day his friends came to visit him. He just looked at them, not saying a word. The once lifeless look in his eyes were just dull. His emerald green eyes just changed to a really dull green. Once, he didn't even respond to anything. And all the times they came, he just looked away from them. As Bakugo just stood there, shocked at what Izuku's gone through. Izuku is just saddened, depressed, and just locked all his emotions. He never wants to be trusting to anyone again. He just wants to be a good person, but when he does, everyone just takes advantage of that. All the times he's gone to jail, all the times he's done favors for people, he figured them all out. He was being played like a fiddle. Well, everyone just thought all his quote-unquote friends thought highly of him. They just saw him as a way so they get stuff. And it finally worked. One day in the prison, a fire broke out. They let out all the prisoners, yelling for them to get out. But Izuku just stood there in a corner and held it up with holding his legs until the fire engulfed him. Izuku burns. The pain Izuku felt was unbearable. He did not love it. Every little thing about it hurts. But to him, it was repentance for all the bad things he's done. Everyone you heard, every little thing he's done bad in life. So he took it, cried as much as he could until his eyeballs were engulfed. And Izuku's spirit left that earth. He just floated through the cosmos, looking at the stars but couldn't see, feeling every little thing around him but couldn't touch or hold anything. He could smell, couldn't taste. Seeing the colors and lights was basically of that of the past. You can hear colors and see light and taste lights. No, that sounds wrong. Hear colors, taste sounds. You can see but is blind to the world. All he wishes was to never be like he was, overly trusting. He'd rather be cautious, overly cautious if that was, than be some asshole who doesn't even deserve to live. Then Izuku woke up as electricity was on his corporeal body. He looked at the floor and then to a blonde girl. He hardly felt anything. Who was she? Was she an abuser? And that's gonna be it for today, guys. So just like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I promise I'll try to watch Overly Cautious, but let's just be honest. I'm not really sure even if I can actually get good, but I'll try my best. Anyways, guys, bye.